Good morning, welcome back to another day of training. Currently 15 days out from Port Macquarie, Ironman, or Ironman Australia. Today we're going to go for a easy bike ride, track session and a hard swim. Objective today is just going to be putting the last bit of speed back in, or top end speed before the race. So I'm just going to go out and spin outside for about 90 minutes. Track session's going to be a couple of 2K high tempo efforts with some threshold and a bit of 400 meter sort of foot speed stuff. And then we're going to hit a hard 30-50s in the pool. So we'll take you through that. It is important during an Ironman to keep the speed in the program but not overdo it. So hopefully I can give you a good idea as to how we would go about that when we're about 2 weeks out from race day. So hope you enjoy, and we'll get to it. So we're using a different power meter today compared to the one I would normally use, and that's because I'm an idiot and I dropped my race bike off at the shop and left my power pedals on it. But the important thing, or I guess the thing I wanted to say, is I do see a lot of people sort of comparing their power numbers to other people, and I really wouldn't bother because there's so much individual variation as to how power meters read that if you get caught looking at somebody's power numbers with who has a higher reading meter and you have a lower reading meter, you are going to get caught up thinking your power numbers aren't very good. So at the end of the day, use power to train, but the only thing that matters is speed. Vamos, vamos. Busy. So that's the ride done, and just to kind of follow on from what I said before, I will check the speeds. Unless I was absolutely cooking this morning, there's no way I pushed 230 watts average for 90 minutes at about 60% of max heart rate. This SRAM meter or cork meter definitely reads much higher than the Favero Aciomas that I have, so you really can't trust it. Look at your own numbers, don't look at other people's numbers. It's not worth it. But apart from that, it was a good ride. Legs feel gassed up, ready for a good run workout. Jeez, Cooper's getting after it. So warm-up's finished, 3.2 Ks. The actual session today, we're going to be doing 3x2K with 2 minutes recovery, 4x1K with 1 minute recovery, and then 5x400 with 1 minute recovery as well. This is going to be the last sort of bit of speed work I end up putting in before Ironman Port Macquarie. I think it is still important that you do top up the foot speed, but in saying that, if you are properly preparing for an Ironman, when you go for these higher end efforts, you will feel pretty shit, and that is okay. Some people, when they start losing their top end speed, they get a little bit nervous and they start adding more top end speed in. For example, these 1K and 400 meter reps, I'm not gonna feel that good and they're not gonna feel that quick, but that's okay because those paces are so far removed from what we're training for anyway. So we'll get the first 2K started in a bit. We'll see how it goes. So that was the last 2K done. Went 7:20, 7:15, and then 7:08. So feeling okay. Try and push it more towards threshold now for the 1K reps, but got to save enough for the 400s left, so my foot speed, I can still get my foot speed up. So going all right so far. We'll see how it goes later. Last 400. Easy. So that's the session complete. Not too bad. Not too bad. Went on the 2K reps, went about 340 pace, 337 pace, 333 pace. On the 1Ks, managed to go 331, 330, 329, and then a 324. And might surprise some people, but on the 400s, only managed to go 76, 76, 75, 75, and then a 71. So, I mean, I'm sure if you watch any running or triathlon related YouTube, you've probably seen a lot of people run 65 to low 60s. If you're prepping for a full distance triathlon, even a 70.3, over those short distances, you do not need to be hitting paces like that. And if anything, I would be more concerned about your fitness for your specific event if you are hitting insane paces. Obviously, unless you have some sort of like short distance track and field background potentially. But overall, pretty good session. Just gonna warm down, or cool down. I hate the word warm down. Cool down, and we'll get to the pool for some more VO2. So we're just headed to the pool now, post track session. This is going to be a double intensity day, which I might touch on in another video, but if you are a triathlete, I do recommend stacking some of your intensity sessions instead of spreading them out to separate days. But we're going to be hitting an old Kieran Perkins swim set. He was an Australian distance swimmer, I think from the 90s. So we're hitting a classic 30-50s. The only difference is he did it on 2 minutes. We're going to be doing it on 1:30 because we don't want to skew ourselves into producing too much energy anaerobically, given we are prepping for an Ironman. So these will be close to all-out sprints. The one thing you will see is if I'm in a general preparation phase, I can normally hit these in close to 35 seconds. Given we're 2 weeks out from an Ironman right now, I would be stunned if I'm able to hit them any faster than about a 38 or a 37. So we'll see. Yeah, literally we'll see. That's the day done. Unfortunately, at the end there, got told we couldn't film at the pool, which is fair enough. There are a lot of people there. Ended up finishing those 30-50s. I'll have to double check, but I think they were at close to an all-time best. I was pretty much swimming low 36, high 35 for most of them, and finished off with a 32. So overall, really good day of training, especially given it was a top-end focused day while I'm in Ironman shape. So overall, very happy. in very good shape. Currently 15 days out from Ironman Port Macquarie. Thank you to anyone who has stayed till the end of the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.